It's in your face. It's in your face.
What the hell is going on down there?
It's in your face.
What the hell is going on down there?
It's in your face. It's in your face.
What the hell is going on down there?
It's in your face.
What the hell is going on down there?
It's in your face. It's in your face.
What the hell is going on down there?
It's in your face.
What the hell is going on down there?
Well, Monday Night Raw is over, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to do my best to give you guys a full recount of what had happened. So Becca opened up the show, and basically Becky was like, listen, Adam, I got you out here, and I'm in front of these people in my Sunday's best, if I might add, because I want into the Elimination Chamber, and I feel like after last week, after the amazing match that I had against Bayley, I definitely deserve a shot. What are you going to do? Grandfather me in. Let's go. Do it. Adam was like, uh, mm, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. And of course, Bagley was coming out there. She was like, oh, no, 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 no. See, last week you cheated, honey. You had Lita come out here and save you, and God knows where she came from, dug her up out of her grave. Her words, not mine. Okay. And you cheated, okay? And I, unlike you, have actually successfully defended my titles at WrestleMania. And Becky was like, wait a minute. Like, where were you for the last year? No, you were wobbling around on your peg leg. You weren't here. I was dominating as Raw Women's Champion, okay? And I won the first women's WrestleMania match to main event WrestleMania. I won it, okay? I won both titles in one night. Where were you? Nowhere to be found, sis, okay? They start going back and forth, touting each other's accolades down to the wire, and Adam was like, shut it down, okay? The elimination chamber is set, loves. Okay. There's nothing I can do. And that's when pretty little thing, Miss Bianca came out there. Bianca was serving ball D, honey. Okay. Bianca was giving you everything she had. She said, when my Taz get back home, we gonna give him something he can feel. But for now, I'm gonna let him see what he gonna get. She said, I'm gonna serve it on a platter. And it was silver. Okay. This was not playing. It is not a game. Okay. Child, she came out there. She was like, had y'all had just, talked to me, seeing as how it's the match to determine my opponent, we could have resolved this really quickly. I actually don't mind this. I think this is a good idea. Adam was like, Raggy. She was like, hear me out, Adam. Hear me out, Wide Hips. Listen, let's make it a match. It's triple threat. I'm in the match, and let me be the one to help decide my own fate. Adam said, hmm, I see where you're going with this. Let me put my little spin on it. Adam said, okay, sis, y'all gonna be in a triple threat match. Becky, if you pin Bianca or if Bailey pins Bianca or anybody, they are automatically added into the match and it will start off as a triple threat. Okay? Adam said, but if Bianca pins either one of y'all, those chances are dead. Neither one of you will go into the chamber. So the main event was set and the game is on, as Sean Connery used to say. Okay? Now, let's get some unpleasantries out the way. I didn't get to see this match. That's why it's an unpleasantry for me. Because I had to take a bathroom break. And I didn't do it specifically around the time that they went into this match. I just happened to get up, go to the bathroom. It was on commercial break. When I came back in here, they was basically wrestling and Oscar and them was out there. Now, when I looked at it when I came back, match was over. Oscar was standing tall and everybody was laid out. So I was confused. I said, what the hell happened? I didn't even get to see it, didn't get to smell it. Child, I didn't even get to look at it. Hell, I was lost in the sauce. Okay, I was lost. I don't know what happened. All I know is my mama told me that Oscar was beating everybody's ass, even her teammates. Something tells me that our good sis Oscar is going to make it through the chamber and be Bianca's number one contender. Yeah, yeah, I think that's going to happen. If it does, I would be greatly appreciated. Oscar's one of the best wrestlers in the world, and to have Bianca defend her title against her, it'd be an honor to watch. Okay, that would be fucking amazing. Are you kidding me? That'd be great. Sensational, as the girls say. So this match happened, and of course Carmella was freaking out because she was with Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Oscar. And then you had Texas No Titties and crazy ass Liv, and then you got special needs Natalia. Okay, I don't Natalia with all the titties is a better way to call her. Okay. So you had them going up against each other. I didn't get to see the match, like I said. I don't know what our good sis did or what the girls was doing. All I know is they say Oscar was going off on the tangent. They say she was out there whooping ass. That's what they say. But the good part about the show was two segments. Okay, so let's start off with this one. Lego Goro and Bobby Lashley was in a tizzy. Okay. Lego Goro obviously was pretty pissed because Bobby did not sign that motherfucking contract last week. And then Bobby was doing all types of antics that was unnecessary this week. I mean, he had about 15 guards out there. He had his own table at the top of the key. He had his own chair. Accused Adam of playing favorites, said Adam is only doing this because Brock Lesnar is there. If it was anybody else, he wouldn't have rolled out the red carpet. The match would have just been made. He felt like it should have been done for him because he's there and he's doing all this work and blah, 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 blah. Brock Lesnar said, motherfucker, just signed the contract. This could all have been avoided had your bald-headed ass signed the damn contract. Well, child, it got worse because Bobby started talking about Brock. Brock didn't like that shit. He got out the ring and went through all them little security guards except for the one in the back. The one in the back was a real thickums. He was real thick, honey. Okay. He was real thick in the back. Hold tight, y'all. I'm gonna switch over to the computer. Hold tight. Because I'm on my phone and I think my sound would sound better if I was on my computer. But I'm gonna finish the sound, then I'm gonna switch. So as the security guards is being taken out by Brock Lesnar, he fell for the trap. You see, Bobby set all this shit up so Bobby could attack Brock Lesnar without him, because he's distracted by all these dudes. And Bobby like, if I bring all these dudes out here and do all these antics, he gonna be so riled up and so mad, he really not gonna be paying attention. I'm gonna be able to take him out. Well, he was right. Because that's exactly what happened. Bobby Lashley pretty much laid out Brock Lesnar with a spear. And Brock Lesnar laid there writhing in pain, child. And it was not a pretty thing. Okay. It was a mess. But ultimately, Bobby got what he wanted, which was to take down Brock Lesnar. Now, the match is set. Okay. Now, I'm not sure of what they get in return for doing this match. I'm assuming this match is just a match to go at it. Okay, this is just for them to keep them occupied, to have Bobby in something because they didn't want to put Bobby in the chamber. Me personally, I would have put Bobby in the chamber. There's no X factor in the chamber that's big except for Bronson Reed. And just quite frankly, the way that the crowd reacted to him today, and they're in Brooklyn. Brooklyn is a good crowd. The way the crowd reacted to him and Rick Boogs today, I probably will pull back on Bronson and Boogs. I think they're finna pair Boogs up with Elias, which to me works. I kind of wish Shinsuke was back because Boogs and Shinsuke just had a chemistry that just worked. And Boogs played well off of him because of that. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back, y'all. I'm just gonna switch over to the computer. Hold tight.
Damn right we take turns being wrong. I get real accountable when I'm alone. I get real about it all when I'm alone. It's so crazy missing you. I get on. Now Julio made me Fulvio. And I might hit your phone up with that ba-ba-ba. Missing my da-da-da. Missing that all of this love is toxic. All of this love is toxic. All these kisses and hugs and toxic. You a damn drug, toxic. If you don't wanna see me, if you don't wanna see me.
It's kind of hard to explain. It's different when you're actually there because you don't have the commentary going off in the background. Kind of just let you know every time somebody scored, they got this amount of points and that. So,
Okay, so Brock got beat down, and Bobby and Brock are going to have their match at Elimination Chamber. It is going to be Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. And I guess this is just for bragging rights because Brock's been laid out by Bobby every single time that they have competed, whether Bobby's won or not. He has been laid out. Okay, so it is not a good thing. And Brock Lesnar is tired and he in his feelings, which to his credit, I can understand. But at the same time, it's like, babes, come on, son. Like, it's like, I would just give it up. But if he wants to keep going, be my motherfucking guest, I has no problems with you living your best life. Apparently, it's all you got. So that's what I'm going to let you have. So let's move on to what else was very interesting about Monday Night Raw. There were a couple of segments that I liked. I will get to oh my God, Kenny's stupid. I will get to Cody and Sammy's promo in a second because that's where Raw really got it rocking. Okay. And like I said, Brooklyn is a really good crowd, and Boogs didn't really get over, but he was okay. Bronson Reed barely had any reaction to him, which is it's not good. Like, that's not good. Something else has to give here. And I would send him back to NXT personally. I feel like he didn't really get the chance to get his wheels running in NXT, and being on the main roster, I don't think that was a smart idea. I think he should have went to NXT first. That's just me personally. Make sure y'all hit that X in the corner and like the video. Share it too if you're feeling generous. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. And I apologize to everybody that I didn't say hello to when I came in. I was trying to hurry up and get started, child. Because I've been playing Hogwarts and I want to finish this game. But anyways, so the second thing that came up that was very, very passionate was this. Miz had Seth freaking Rollins on his show. And the Miz was one, he was in his feelings because he felt like he should be in the Elimination Chamber. He's a former two-time WWE champion, former multiple-time Intercontinental champion, former multi-time tag team champion, former multi-time United States champion. He has had every single championship known to man in the WWE. He has held it. With the exception of the Universal, but because the Universal and WWE championships are equal, it is what it is. All right. So, the Miz was in his feelings starting off the show. But then Seth came out there and Seth had on them boots. Okay, let me tell you. Seth had on them damn Missy Elliott sock it to me boots. Hold on, child.
He had on the mischief boots.
Yes. I'm gonna show y'all these boots, and y'all just gonna be like, "Oh my God!" I am 100% of the belief that they are sending these boots to these celebrities.
Out there wearing them Astro Boy boots.
Because I just do not believe for a minute that anybody legitimately buys these boots and are like, yes, this is the move. I just don't believe that. Something in my mind is saying, no, they sent these boots out there. I believe every single celebrity that we've seen with those boots were sent those boots, or they bought them for clout because they saw that it was taking the internet over by storm. Those are the only two reasons to buy those boots. There's nothing fashionable about these damn boots. Nothing at all. These boots are weird. You cannot convince me that these boots are fire. You just can't. So let me show y'all what I'm talking about. He came out there with the boots on. Let me get them up. Don't wait till they load up. The AirPod boots, yeah. Set them had on them Smurf 3000s, child. They did look like Smurf boots. I hate those red boots. I hate them too. I hate them so much. Them boots are not, I've only seen one person dressed with them. I've seen a bunch of people wearing them boots, and I don't care who wears them, they don't look right. I don't care. They all look like that. You look like you got a big ass button on your feet. I don't like it. It reminds me of Missy Elliott's Sock It To Me video when she was playing. She had the Mega Man parody. That's the first thing I thought of. I actually thought of Mario. I don't know why this reminded me of Mario, but it did. I think it's the way the feet look, and I think it's because of Yoshi. But these are the boots. These are by a design house called Mischief. And they are called the AC1.
He literally came out there with those fucking boots on.
I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to lie, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a second. Because my husband doesn't believe he was wearing them. And he definitely was. Here you go. He definitely was wearing these boots today. I scream. Oh, it do remind you of Dora. Boots. Kenny. Oh, Kenny. My mother told me to tell you you should be ashamed of yourself for making them damn cookies as good as you did. She said you should be ashamed. That's her way of telling you did good, sis. Dora, Dora, Dora the Explorer. Boots is super cool. Grab your backpack. Dominoes, you can lead the way. Did the Dora, did Dora, did the Dora. It do look like boots. It look just like boots. Oh my God. Hold on a second. Oh. Like they just literally stole this look for boots. I sue. I'm like, you stole my look. My boots is copyrighted, bitch. Just gonna walk around with my damn boots on. Hold on. Let me see what Josh said. That laugh though, child. I was crying when he came out there. And it was because he came out and then he jumped and stomped in the boots. Died. Before you go to bed, can you put me some more water in here? Please. Here. It looks like boots. Boots. It do. Okay. She love that cake. I mean them cookies. This what Kitty said it looked like, reminded her of. She's right. It do look like boots from Dora the Explorer. The only difference is the boots that Mischief makes, they're completely circle on the bottom, whereas boots look like boots. You know what I'm saying? They look like real boots, and they have an oval bottom to them. But these Mischief boots Seth had on, he came out there and Miz could not contain his composure because he damn near burst out laughing. And I'm just like, but it got real quick. You know, Miz get to the nitty gritty real fast. Miz said, now, you have been going around and you've been getting interviewed and you've been asked about Logan Paul and you refuse to speak on him. Why? Miz started hammering down. You don't want to talk about him. He eliminated you from WrestleMania. You don't want to talk about him. Why? And then that's when Seth just blew up. Seth said, shut up, Mike. And I said, uh-oh, he done put your government out there. Oh, Lord, he mad. Him mad. He said, listen, I love doing this every single day. I breathe it. I live it. It's in my veins. It's in everything that I do. He said, Logan Paul is just here for a check. Logan Paul is just here to go viral. Logan Paul is just to get famous. We live and work our lives every single day, backs banging against the mat, just so we can go and headline on WrestleMania. And all that I have ever strived to do was go to WrestleMania and be at the top and make sure that I headlined the show, that it was about me. But no, Logan Paul had to come in and ruin that for me. He said he doesn't belong here. He hasn't done anything to earn his right to be here like you and I have. So instead of me listening to the promo that the man did and actually hearing what he said, he took the bitch route and said, well, it sounds like you're just jealous. So Miz was like, Mike, we all know you're stupid, but you can't be that stupid. Oh, that was a trigger warning. He was very upset, okay? Miz was like, I am not stupid. And I was like, ooh, it looks like the crowd says that you are. And then that's when Mike went for the gutter. And I was like, uh-oh, he finna cut you deep, Seth. And that he did. Because there is one thing that Mike Mizanin has done that Seth Kobe has not done. And that is headline WrestleMania. Miz has done that and actually won at WrestleMania, whereas Seth Rollins has had iconic moments, but he has never had the marquee match to headline WrestleMania. That is the truth. The Miz basically stood there and was like, well, the two of us are the only two-time I lost my train of thought just that quickly. He said we were the only two-time. Oh, God, what was I trying to say? What am I trying to say? My mind just went fucking blank. Like right in the middle of it, it just goes, shut down. I'm trying to think. Give me a moment while my brain processes. Give me a moment. Okay, I got it. It has come to me via Jared. Anyway, they're the only two Grand Slam champions, but only one of them have main evented WrestleMania. And he said, that was me. So why is it that you're in the Elimination Chamber and I'm not? He was like, you are just jealous of Logan Paul, and that's just the facts. So he kept hammering it down, that he main evented Mania over him. Well, Seth, he didn't like that too much, so he kicked him in the face with that little moon-shaped boot he was wearing and started whooping his ass. They start fighting, okay? And then as the fight progresses, Austin Theory's non-relevant ass comes out there and attacks Seth from behind. Now, obviously, this was a receipt from last week when Seth went out there, tripped their Theory off the table, and then curb stomped them again. So he basically was fighting two people, because while he was fighting Austin Theory, here comes Miz blocking and making a problem. So Seth lays out Theory, goes in the ring, and curb stomps Miz with the motherfucking boots on. When I tell you I cackled when that man stomped him with them mischief boots on, I cackled, okay? Hyena cackled, because that shit looked weird. Listen. So Seth ended up leaving. Now, y'all know, if you pay attention to the E long enough, then you can kind of they have telltales, okay? They foretell a story before the story is told. This is going to lead to a match between Seth Rollins and Logan Paul at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins is not going to be in the title picture at Mania. That is obvious, because we're getting ready to go into that reason in a second. Seth might be in the title picture next year going into WrestleMania, but he's not going to be in the title picture this year, and that's okay, because eventually he will have his moment. All right? Now, middle of the show, Charlie was back there interviewing Corbin, and Corbin his interview got interrupted because Sammy came out there like a thief in the night, child, and was giving his promo. He wanted to talk to Cody Rhodes. Why? I don't know. Yes, Donnie, that's what I was looking for. Thank you very much. Child, I was tickled, honey. Anyways, but yes, Donnie, that's what I was looking for. Thank you very much. But Sammy wanted to talk to Cody. Sammy wanted to get Cody's perspective. He wanted to see where his mind was, as he was a little unsure. Okay, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, he was a little unsure. He was a little shaky. He wanted to know if Cody meant what he said last week when he told the world that he believed that Sami Zayn could beat Roman Reigns. So Sammy, he a little shooketh by that. So he came out there and he called Cody out. And he said, Cody, the only thing I want from you is to know if you really meant that you believe that I can beat Roman Reigns this Saturday. And Cody said, I ain't really got a lot of fucks to give, basically. So I'm gonna be honest with you. He said, I meant what I said. I didn't say that for fun. I didn't say that to be clout chasing in this bitch. I said that because that's what I meant. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Sammy said, okay. He basically was trying to get himself together. And it was an exchange that was odd, but it was so good that you ignored the fact that these two could possibly be opponents later on down the line. And you just see two men who are sick of the current regime and they're ready to take it down. I have been telling y'all this for months. Yes, the bloodline is an established empire that has been running the roost for 3 years. But empires fall. There are no exceptions. And every time there's a crack in the foundation, it will begin to crumble. And I told you, the moment Sami Zayn got in there, he was the crack. It was slow. It was patient. But it did what it was supposed to do. What it's going to do is expose Roman as a vicious, unrelenting ruler and dictator who cares nothing about family or outsiders. The only thing he cares about is remaining at the top and being champion. He has no care or regard for what Jimmy and Jay are doing, because Friday they are going to answer for what happened last Friday. Mark my words, okay? Because you see, thick ass Paul Heyman is starting shit. You saw it, sneaking around like a little slithery, little fat ass slug behind fucking walls and shit, watching people do shit, being real ignorant. You have to ask yourself, just because Roman's not there don't mean he doesn't see. And with fucking Paul there making sure he can grease the wheels for himself, he definitely is going to shape the story so that it makes him look like the latter in the story, okay? But to get back to Cody and to Sammy. Sammy is standing there and Cody's telling him he does believe he can beat him. But he said it doesn't matter what I believe or what anybody else believes. He says, do you believe it? Do you believe that you can beat this man? So Sammy runs it down. Sammy says, I don't know. And he is trembling. When you look at him in the ring, his lips are quivering. He's trembling. He's shaking. He knows that there is a very massive possibility that he could end up losing to Roman Reigns despite his tenacity to win. He understands that. And he also understands what he's up against more than anybody in the world. He knows better. Okay? So Sammy's in the ring and he's just like, I have been in the trenches with the bloodline. I know their tropes. I know what they're going to do. I know the contingency plans. I know how things have worked. I've helped them do it. I've helped them plan this. I've helped them maintain themselves at the top of the mountain. And every time Roman gets close to it ending, he finds a way to keep himself at the top. I have had guys bigger than me, stronger than me, better in the ring than me, smarter, just everything better than me. And they have all fallen to the tribal chief. And you're trying to convince me that you think that I can beat him. And Cody says, all of those things are true. All of it. Everything you've said is true. But the one thing you've left out is that you're the only one who's been able to disrupt the bloodline. You're the one who's been able to go in, and in the guise of doing what you thought was best for you, you ended up dismantling and disrupting the line. It's in shambles. It is disheveled. And that is because of you. Nobody else has been able to do what you've done. The bloodline is almost in pieces. And he said, Michael Cole said it on right. He said at Royal Rumble when Cody won. He said, I'm gonna finish my story, and now it's time for you to finish your story. Your story is coming to a close, and how is it gonna end? It is all up to you. Finish the story. That gave Sammy some riled up. Sammy was in there. He was ready to go. I was like, let's do the match today. Let's do the match today, goddammit. Well, Cody, he stopped and he said, Sammy, I don't want to see you Monday. I don't want to see you Monday after Elimination Chamber. He said, I don't want to see you until WrestleMania, when I face you for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. And then he was gone. One thing I don't think Cody get credit for is his ability to cut promos so well, despite his speech impediment, which a lot of people make fun of. But he does it very well. He has a way of telling a story that is captivating. That's what draws me into Cody. Okay? That's what draws me into Cody. That's what makes me really enjoy him being there and actually being in a place where his type of character can thrive. I'm not trying to like shit on AEW right now. I'm just giving you the difference of the two companies. When you look at how Cody was structured in AEW, technically Cody was built to win. You know what I'm saying? He was built to win. But Cody didn't necessarily want to be at the top of the mountain. He just wanted to create the place so that other guys who are not ready or are not good fits for the E had a place to shine and be themselves and be the best aspect of themselves. He wanted the best part of the indies to be showcased on national television, and they were able to do that. But in turn, he was not able to create a space in his own company for himself. And on top of that, there is a need to prove something in the WWE. His first go around in the E wasn't the greatest. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't the greatest. So now that he's been able to get those growing pains out and come back, he's in a place where this type of work makes sense. Where this type of feels, these type of promos, this type of conversation had in a ring where normally the only thing we want to see is people getting beat down. This type of entertainment is what makes you a mega star. And this is what we mean when we're on the show and we say that there's a difference between a WWE superstar and an AEW wrestler. There's a difference. What Cody has done is solidified his place. And now all he has to do is have the tool to keep himself at the top. Now, I like Cody's promo, and I liked the back and forth between Cody and Sammy. I thought it was amazing. It was great. And I agree with Nicole's statement. She said, We need a triple threat, or Roman got to drop at Elimination Chamber. That's facts. Because to me, I put it this way: there's no way, because Sammy commands so much attention. You can't ignore him. You can't just have him go up against Roman and then lose like with Kevin. And it's no shade to Kevin because I love Kevin. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Kevin is going to get his eventually. He is going to get his. Okay? It's going to take a little bit of time for him to get it, but he's going to get it. I'm going to be right there making sure he get it. I'll be on Uncle Trip's ass until he get it. But Sami Zayn hasn't had the same trajectory that Kevin has. And now that Sami has the momentum, he has everybody on his side. It only makes sense to do something to appease everybody. Everybody needs to be appeased in this one, not just Roman fans, Cody fans, and Sami fans. Everybody needs it. And the better booking is to have them go for a triple threat at WrestleMania, because it just makes sense. Without Roman winning, you can give it to Cody or you can give it to Sami. Either way, Roman's out. Roman's out. Sami has been looked over for that main championship for a long fucking time. And I'm sorry, but I feel like he's beyond prepared and ready to be champion. He would make a great face champion, just like Cody would make a great face champion. The smart thing to do is to have one of them win, and then they drop one of those championships the same way that Keith Lee did, and let the other one get the championship at whatever pay-per-view is next, which I believe is Money in the Bank. But I have a sneaking suspicion that they're going to sneak in Crown Jewel in between Money in the Bank and then WrestleMania. So, because they do have to do 2 shows a year, and they're not done with that contract. So, it's coming. Okay? Now he has a speech impediment. You know damn well he got one with your petty ass. It's just overdue for Sami with a title and Roman to drop that. Like, I couldn't care less what the fuck Roman doing. Jay turning potentially is so good too. It is. You know what I like about this story is it has levels, and they seamlessly integrated Cody into the story, so he's not just on the outside looking in. It was hella smart how they were able to integrate him into this. Sammy's the one who's drawing him in. It was such a smart play. I don't know who came up with this or who created this storyline and wove this shit together like this, but listen, whoever did that, you need your ass ate. You understand? Because you was able to create a space where Sami still has the momentum going into Elimination Chamber, and his story is still standing out while you're still building Cody's story, and not him. He's not losing his relevancy. Neither is Sami. They're damn near on equal levels. Whoever did this, you were very, very smart in how you were able to pull them in together and weave that story through like that. It just was smart. It just was so smart. It was so pristinely done. And then you have the other layers where the bloodline is imploding. Jey Uso looks to be a Sami co-conspirator. Jimmy Uso looks like he's gonna ride with his brother. You got Paul look like he's trying to save his job and his life. And then Roman is freaking out outside and in. He's just going completely nuts because he doesn't have control anymore. It is such a good story. And when we really go back and watch this shit from like start to finish, not necessarily from the beginning of the Bloodline's reign, but more specifically from the time Sami Zayn got in until now, when you watch how all of that plays out, it's a well-written story. It was expertly done. This is what we were asking for 3 or 4 years ago when you had a full stocked WWE roster, when you had plenty of people to work with on the roster. This is what we were asking for. Now all I need you to do is have another storyline going for the women this time that's a little more personal, that has a little bit more grit to it, that's a little bit more ingrained in the fabric of the women, and interweave some of these other girls in there and get this shit rolling. Tag team division needs to be rebuilt. Y'all got work to do, but you seem to be focusing on what's happening now. I give you opportunity to get things worked out, but y'all need to rebuild these tag team divisions for both the men and the women. And it sounded to me like a Mae Young Classic would be a great way to do that, and do the Cruiserweight Classic or a tag team classic. That'll work. You need to do something. You ain't got to hire a bunch of people. Get you 3 or 4 tag teams per show. What's that? 16 people if you hire in 8. If you do 8 tag teams, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be working exclusively on the tag team division. You need them. Sami Zayn as champ, take my monies in pocket lint. Not the pocket lint. I'm on the train coming from Raw. It was so much fun. She saw Braun live in person on the WWE main event before Raw went on the air.
Who went to Raw, Kayla?
Mm-hmm. Tirza was going to go, but Tirza said she couldn't get her front row seat.
Oh, I'm aware.
So she wasn't going, baby. She said, if I'm going to sit in the damn nosebleeds, I can stay at home. I said, fair. Fair. I fucks with that. That's fair. You know. I just finished watching your commentary video on Seth Theory and Miz. Left my ass off Theory, go home and brush your damn teeth. His teeth always look fuzzy to me. They always look fuzzy. I don't care what he does. He got them little tiny ass baby teeth. I wish he would go get his teeth fixed like Titus did, because Titus had them little tiny ass teeth too. Beyonce had them too, but she went and got her teeth fixed. She used to have little baby teeth too. She wasn't always the queen bee, and she had some flaws and all. But y'all, Monday Night Raw was really good. Now, like I said earlier, Bianca kind of helped the girls turn this into a qualifying match for either Becky or Bayley. Okay, and they was out there fighting. Now, what they ended up doing, she said he got more gum than teeth. Mind your business. That's why he need to go get some damn teeth. He can go to the dentist and get his teeth worked on. So the girls were the ones who closed out the show. After that, Cody and Corbin got into a match, by the way. And Cody wrestled in his suit, okay? And he ended up beating Corbin. It was a little lightweight, match. It wasn't a lot going on. No. So it's going to be 7 in the chamber. Unfortunately, Don, no, there will not be 7 in the chamber. It was really good, Nicole. It really was. Bianca did win that match. It's just going to be 6. Bianca won that match. She ended up pinning, I want to say it was Bayley. She ended up pinning Bayley. So basically what happened as the match progressed, each girl had their opportunity to shine in the match or whatever. Bianca, she did well like she always does, as did Bayley and Becky. But, hold on. Yeah, she pinned Bayley. Okay, thank you, Nicole. The girls came out there to help Bayley, and then the Sinister Six came out there. The Sinister Six came out there and started attacking the each other while attacking Io and Dakota. What was weird though was that Raquel was like standing there in Dakota's face. She wouldn't hit her, wouldn't touch her. It was like she was trying to block her from doing anything, but she just wouldn't attack her. I don't know if Dakota's really injured and she just didn't want to hit her, but it just looked odd. It looked odd. She kept putting her hand up like she was gonna hit her. I was just like, girl, just hit the bitch. Like, what are you doing? It just looked like it was out of place. It looked weird. Then that means Bayley versus Becky is gonna be its own thing. I don't think it should be, to be honest. They fought enough. I don't think they should stretch this out anymore. But if I was Triple H and I was running the elimination chamber for the girls, I would let Becky run in there and lock the damn door and they start the match. Now I'm like, because there haven't been a time where somebody took somebody's spot in the elimination chamber in a minute, right? The last time that happened was Edge took Kofi's spot in the chamber, right?
It wasn't even called the elimination chamber then.
And it wasn't called the elimination chamber then. What was it called?
I believe that was a Judgment Day pay-per-view.
But they did call it the elimination chamber.
They had an elimination chamber match, but
and no, it wasn't at the pay-per-view.
No,
that wasn't the pay-per-view. It was just a I'm saying that you confused me when you said it wasn't called.
I'm sorry. What I meant to say was it wasn't the elimination chamber. Wasn't the PLE at the time?
No, it wasn't. It was Judgment Day. He's right. Yeah, it was a lot of pauses. He said, I'm still holding on to my rush-in idea because nobody has ever done it. I'm going to say, Don, you probably going to be right on that front. When it comes to Becky, I don't think Bayley's going to be the one. Hear me out. Tonight, I thought Becky was going to win because out of all of the women, she's the only one who hasn't been in the chamber that I can remember. She's done Hell in a Cell, but I don't remember Becky being in the chamber, and I don't remember Charlotte being in the chamber, but I could be wrong. Somebody in the comments correct me if I'm wrong. But because I really don't remember either of them going into Elimination Chamber. I know that majority of the time Charlotte is champ. So I always assume that she is champion around that time. And she usually is leading in there. I thought she wasn't. I thought she wasn't. So Nicole said Becky hasn't been in one. I thought she wasn't. So here's my thing. If I was Uncle Trip, I'd let her rush in like Don said. I would let her run in there right before they get ready to close the door. That door to the chamber is always really fucking big for no reason. Like, I would let them leave that door wide. That door would be wide open. Becky will run out there, get in the ring, and then she could lock herself in somebody else's pod with them, beat them down. I beat down Carmella. She an easy target. I beat down Carmella, let her lay out down in the pod with her. I run out there with Carmella, rush her into the pod, and we be in there together. And every time that bitch wake up, I just knock her ass the fuck out. Every time.
Go to sleep.
Just she try to wake up, stomp the shit out her ass.
Stop.
She said it's a damn garage door. It's so fucking big. The door to the chamber is huge. So she can run in there. It would not be hard. I would do it. Because it would just be something that would just liven up the elimination chamber. I'm not trying to shit on the chamber, but and don't get me wrong. I'm glad that Carmella is back. I'm happy that she's healthy and happy. That is 100% true. I am. But I felt like Piper would have been a better choice to put in the chamber over Carmella. Like, I'm serious. I'm dead ass. I would storm her fucking pie right before they close it, and I would knock her ass the fuck out. I would stomp her every time she would wake up. It's no shade to Carmella. It's just she's the only one. I thought so. Donnie. I know for a fact Char hadn't been in one, but I couldn't remember if Becky had been in one or not. And I figured that that it was her. So I agree. Yeah, okay. I mean, I just felt like Piper would have been a better shot. And I wouldn't have minded Becky being in the chamber, even if it came down to her and Asuka, right? But Asuka should be the one to win the chamber. Everything else, I don't give a shit. To me, Becky's a selling point. If you're gonna do what you're doing, right? Elimination Chamber is Elimination Chamber. It's a good show. You know what I'm saying? It's a good match. It's one of my favorites. If you're gonna sell it, 3 out of the 6 in there don't have any weight going in there. And it's no shade to Natalya, but no, like absolutely not. Like I would have taken her out for sure and put somebody like Shotzi in there. You don't have any danger factor. You don't have any danger factor in this women's match. You do in the men's. Bronson Reed is your X factor in there, along with Gargano, who's got a lot of speed and technical skill. Seth Rollins is always a threat no matter where he goes. And as much shit as I give Austin Theory, he's still a dominant champion and he does perform very well. So I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not as excited about the men's chamber as I am about the women's, if that makes sense. I'm staying near the camera crew so I can hop in like the ramp crew with a wig. I can't. Madam Doodoo won a match. She did. She very well did. She beat me again today. Forgot all about that damn match. Mia's let out a howl that I never heard nobody scream like that. The scream she scrumped was loud and it was screeching. She sounded like a banshee. I said, good Lord, were you scared? What the fuck? Goodness, I make this show so damn chaotic, child. I think it's going to be chaotic. I'm hoping that it is. I'm hoping that Don's idea does happen. I'm hoping that they tear the house down in that match. I really, really do. Because it just, leading into WrestleMania, I don't want it to be like a somber bullshit win for somebody. Like, I want it to be something worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? Like the first tag EC match. Oh, I still love that at Women's Elimination Chamber to this day. I love that match. Most mid-chamber women's match setup is so far. Nah, Natty, Mella, and Nikki ain't making no waves. They didn't need to be in it. That's what I'm saying. Love this for Rico. Facts. Candice should have been in it. I would love to see Candice in it. I feel like that's a match that she would thrive in for sure. Y'all, I put together this fucking bookcase. Use a screwdriver, a hammer, and everything. Call me Bob the Builder. I can't. I'll never deny the people the fun of watching Candice LeRae getting thrown around. I actually think Candice's abilities in the ring is amazing when she's doing those off the wall matches. I really do. Like I think that Candice thrives better in those style of matches. Even though she's great in every aspect, to be honest, Candice thrives in those fucking hardcore style matches. Like it's gonna be interesting. I wish she would have been in it so we could have really seen what she could have done, because she did exceptionally well inside War Games when she was in it. Not the women's. The men's, it was a mess. I like the women's elimination chamber, the tag team one. I love that match, and I thought it was chaotic as hell. I will not call you that anytime, Rico. And these blisters on my hand. How you get blisters from putting together a bookcase? Oh my God, he's so delicate. He is so delicate, y'all. Oh my God. I need Brandy to run in and gag the girls. I can't. I need a Brandy run in to gag the girl. Y'all be messy as hell. But that was the gist of Monday Night Raw. That was pretty much it. Now, y'all know WWE is known for giving out belts to other champions from other people. One of the greatest marketing employees they've ever come up with. Batteries from Family Dollar, fuck them. Because he ain't never did no shit like that in his whole life. Child, that's a damn shame. That match made me start defending Mandy. Shit was good, right? But then it just went downhill after that. I don't know what happened. Because I bought the wrong screwdriver and tightening the screws caused them. But yeah, we got a stage for Natty, Mela, and Raquel. Mr. Home Improvement. Don said, who? Oh, shit. Who getting batteries from Family Dollar? Oh, my goodness. Anyways, that was Monday Night Raw. Take them out and put Shotzi in, Piper and Candace. Not you buying screwdrivers, child. In a house full of men, it should be tools there for you to put shit together. Sometimes I wonder about Rico. But that, come on, Jared. Like, a toolbox, that's standard. Any dude should have that in their house. I can understand a house being barren. I can understand no curtains. I can understand all that shit, right? But when you start talking about like normal shit, like fucking cups, plates, bowls, at least one or two pots, you barely can cook or eat anything in there, but you got every fucking alcohol they know to man.
Because that's what they eat.
That's some bullshit. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, Rico. I'm so sorry, honey. Let me mind my damn business. Why were you squeezing so hard? That's what I want to know. Me, because who's spending $20 on batteries? Well, that's why your shit don't work. You better go get you some Duracells or Energizers.
Right.
Shit. Sit up there spending $10, spending $1 on some dollar store batteries. You got dollar store batteries because you spent $1 on them. Your fault. It's been done mid becoming the women never really had a story going into it. Not just any men, military men. That's what I'm saying, Derek. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're taught to be equipped, correct? Are you not taught to be equipped and efficient?
Yeah.
Why don't you have those things in your home? Like, you should even, like, a first aid kit has a mini screwdriver in it. That don't make no damn sense to me. Now, shit, something got to give here. You can't be putting them dollar store batteries in them vibrators.
Hell no.
Nicole, please. She said you gave me put them dollar store batteries in them vibrators.
You're gonna get 3 buzzes out the bitches. Done. Don't turn it on high, you're gonna get 1.
Stop. Well, I did ask for a screwdriver and my brother ain't have one. Figures. Stupid ass. He makes me so. Let me be quiet. Girl, a vibrator get you together. On them lonely days, child. But Jack had one that was like a multi-tool thingy, and I had to use that one. Nicole said straight men don't have shit in the house. Like, there's 5 things they always have, and a toolbox is one of them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, them fucking... They make me so mad. They some lames. Jesus. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. It makes no sense to me. Because the screwdriver I brought was small as fuck. It's the size of a pin. Why does that sound like an eyeglass screwdriver?
You said the size of a pen?
Yes.
It is an eyeglass screwdriver.
Rico, honey, go on Amazon or go inside Home Depot and buy a tool kit. It comes in a case. It has several screwdrivers in it. Phillip, flathead, and whatever else you need. It also comes with wrenches and pieces to go with the wrenches. I got to teach you cheering every day. That don't make no damn sense. Y'all are not equipped to exist in this world. And that makes me very, very upset. Especially with your punk ass mama. It don't make no sense for your brother to be living there this whole time and ain't got no goddamn toolkit. Now, how the fuck you put together your entertainment center without no damn toolkit? Now, sometimes they come with the little excess, with the little screws to be able to screw it. You know what I'm saying? But not all of them do that. Like sometimes the shit from IKEA don't have no tools in it.
You gotta just buy your own shit.
You gotta have your own stuff. How the fuck is y'all putting shit together? How do you put together a bed frame? How do you put up your damn your blinds and curtains? How are you putting that shit up without no damn toolkit? What the fuck is going on around here? That don't make no damn sense. That don't make no damn sense. I said, that's why your batteries are shitty. You get what you pay for, period. Cole said, sorry, I'm high. That was hard to type. I'm sure it was. Woo! I be buying batteries for my Xbox controller. Nah, normally my Family Dollar I go to has the Energizer batteries, but I was feeling cheap and got off-brand battery. Well,
man, if you don't buy no goddamn battery,
she need a battery pack.
Battery pack. The money you spending on the battery.
You could buy a battery pack, Kitty, and get you a charger to keep your controller charged.
One thing I hate about Xbox.
You gotta have batteries or
charger battery built in the damn thing.
Didn't mine come that way?
No, I had to buy that battery pack.
He's very upset about that. Microsoft gonna be teaming up with Energizer and Duracell in a minute. We have batteries galore, a lifetime of batteries.
Right,
Yay!
now you need to worry about the government. Everybody, the government blocking the damn Activision deal.
What? Why? Because it's monopoly.
The UK,
they monopolizing on the market and they don't want them to do it.
People in the UK feel that the game is going to hurt gamers, and there's rumors going around that certain officials within the US government may block the deal
because it's a monopoly. They can't own but so many companies in one area.
And the fact that Activision and Blizzard have so many smaller divisions,
they would have a monopoly on the entire market. Mm-hmm. They're not going to let them do it. If they do end up doing it, they're going to bust up Microsoft like faster than they were able to acquire Activision. It's going to be terrible. Oh, hold on, y'all. All right, no problem. Okay. Y'all ain't have a power drill. What does your brother have? Thank you, Don, because that don't make no damn sense. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. They do have a drill. He said a drill, but the instructions said the hand-to-hand tighten because power tools may cause splintering. Mm-hmm. This is true, but I still do it anyway. I still do it anyway.
You have an electric screwdriver, you have to worry about the spelling. Electric screwdrivers aren't as powerful as a power drill.
Kenny, if you get a vibrator, I promise half your problems wouldn't be a problem.
Jesus.
But no, he's right. He is right.
Look here, I got nothing to do with that.
Get the one with the rabbit on it. Get the one with the rabbit. Woo! They got starter toolboxes at Walmart and Target. I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather have the real deal, child. I'm not finna go through no drought just because Jared asked. I'm not finna do that. No. No, sometimes you gotta have some endorphins. You gotta have them endorphins released, babe. You just got to. There are no curtains. I see that. Well, we don't have curtains, but I got command hooks to hang up my mirror. I'm disappointed. Even the Matrix had curtains, okay? Child, I took an edible yesterday and fast forwarded to this morning. She got the Family Dollar batteries for real. I be telling myself that every day. I was at Walmart too, and I could have walked my ass to the Xbox section, but I was looking at clothes. Kenny, go get a rechargeable battery pack, okay? And get you a charger base for your controller and call it a day. Because all the money you be spending on batteries, you could have spent all of that on the damn rechargeable battery and the base. I think something wrong with these gummies. Every time I take one, I end up throwing up or dry heaving, and then my ass just fall asleep. Yeah, I would stop taking them. You're not supposed to have a violent reaction to it like that. That's what I need to get to command strips, because my calendar fell right off the wall this morning and woke my ass up. I turned to look at the mess and turned right back around and to go back to sleep. His brother barely has common sense or his own brain, so there that is. Damn. Well, it's true, so I can't even be mad at. I mean, Kenny's, don't nobody know your body like you. Okay. Okay. This is a damn Wednesday conversation. No, it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday conversation. Okay? I'm telling you, you need one with the rabbit on the end. Because, girl, it's a rush of everything. Okay? You're going to be at work on bullshit right with them kids. Yup. Skipping and shit.
This is one fine day.
Right? He said, be a squirrel and get that nut, period. I need this too. But my mom would get them from the hospital. I can't. So I got the nut part, but I read that first part as a chuck. But I think it's supposed to be a squirrel. It is a squirrel. It is a squirrel. I mean, the scripts are good for mirrors. Saturday love happens every day of the week, period. Yes, a squirrel. Kitty, you can even use the vibrating toothbrushes. Don't do that. Go buy the tool specifically for what I'm telling you. Get the one with the rabbit on the end. You'll feel better after you use it. Like, do not use a toothbrush. Like, no. Or you could just get a bullet. I got like 3 of them. Like, one's wireless and the other one has wired, but I don't like the wireless one. It's got to be too close to the receiver, and I don't like that. Rico, that's high school shit. That's dirty. He's tampering with dark side and stuff. I can't. She's about to be 25. No, please. The infection isn't worth it. I'm pretty sure he meant like a clean brush. You can't change out the head on a vibrating toothbrush. That's broke bitch shit. I've never even done that. Like, I've never done that. Are you speaking from experience, Aaliyah? Oh, that's none of my business. That ain't none of my business. I'm gonna tell y'all what's real good though. Lay's make these chips called stacks. And these things is thick, but they shaped like a Pringle. Fire ass shit. Absolutely not, but I need lots. I read lots. Well, I need to know what Ali do to Triple H. I don't know. But Bronson Reed long titty ass was getting on my nerves today. I find him to be quite boring. Now he fucked Stephanie. Jesus. Each and every Monday getting his ass with. Well, he don't be there every Monday. I'll give him that. He must have fucked Stephanie because what in the hell? I don't know, babes. I don't know, but he got his ass handed to him today. Ali is getting a slow build. I'd rather this than nothing at all. A slow build to the end of time. Now Bronson Reed getting on your nerves. To be honest, I don't watch him either, but I didn't watch Raw either, so teehee. Bronson needs to go back to NXT. I think the way he was introduced didn't really do him justice. I really think that he should go back to NXT. I think he would thrive better in NXT. Like a match between him and Odyssey would be kind of dope. You know? I think they should send him back. I really do. But Pretty Deadly, Don's right, Pretty Deadly and Billy Kay would be awesome together. That'd be funny. He better finally get something out of it. Well, I'm trying to have a better positive life when it comes to Ali. But we just gonna have to wait and see, babes. It's a rarity that Ali shows up on Fridays, so I wouldn't say occasionally. Oh, that was Kitty that said that. Sorry. Like he got cut before he could shine. That's what I said. Send him to NXT. Because he's not doing anything. And I hate to say that, but he's had a big stage. Like he's got a big stage going into Chamber. And he's gonna get that same big man treatment. He's gonna end up charging at somebody, and he's gonna end up on the floor of a pod for a while. Which is fine. But Bronson isn't prepared. He isn't ready. He needs more work. I miss when we all used to like Bronson. Sad to see that his release was justified to an extent. Send him to Uncle Sean. He's going heel. Why was he released? For Bronson, I put him with Zion and those two other dudes. He did a few dark matches on the main roster and main event, and they ain't think he had it. That would be dope, Kenny. It really would. But if they were around Billy when Billy was doing her resume shit, comedy. Yes.
Hello, here's my resume, my headshot.
My headshot. You know what would be funny? What's gonna be funny though? Is Otis running around with the Maxim male models?
Oh God.
That shit gonna be hilarious.
What you mean finna be hilarious?
Oh, it's happening.
Oh God.
I never disliked Bronson. I didn't have an opinion. I actually like Bronson Reed. I just don't think he's resonating well on the main roster. I said Lash with PD. Oh, Lash with Pretty Deadly. That what is what you said. My bad. Nah, he should have waited longer to come back. He was starting something good in New Japan. I don't know. I guess that WWE money was calling. Otis, baby. That shit finna knock. When I tell you that's gonna be funny, that shit gonna be funny. Every time they run into Mansoor always getting some food on him. Today he had mustard flung all over his face. Child, that shit was hilarious. And as long as D.O. Madden's big thick ass ain't running around with his ass cheeks hanging out like he did last time, I was like, your big ass ain't got no business with your ass hanging out like this. I ain't even see all your business. Anyways, child. She said, was it the good mustard at least? Baby, it was on a Coney Island hot dog, so I don't know. And the way Maxine was talking to him, they're about to do a Mandy and Otis version 2. You see it. He said, put Mansoor and Ali back together. Now. Like TikTok. Okay, Carrion. That man wears women's boy shorts to his matches and his ass be assing. Well, I tell you, the last time I saw him wrestle, he had them jean Daisy Dukes on, and all I saw was ass jiggling. I said, your ass is way too jiggly. You got a lot of jelly in there. Ain't no jam. That's straight jelly. Oh. So Patrick Mahomes was honored with a belt from the WWE. They had them belts primed and ready. Okay. Them belts was waiting in the wings for whoever won at the Super Bowl, and WWE gave him his props. They gave him a whole segment on the show where they was talking about how he was decked out in the swag, dripping in swag. I was like, this is what you call swag? Them dad glasses?
He can't help it.
Them dad glasses and some fucking shorts and swag, babes.
The other 50% was coming out. He can't help it.
Stop. I said, okay, honey. I still think the Eagles, had they not had them fumbles, they would have probably won.
Yeah, that fumble return for a touchdown killed it.
They probably would have won. But it was a close game the whole night. But
everybody who was talking shit about Jalen Hurts can't say shit about that man.
They sure can't, because he was performing.
He was 28 of 33.
Oh, so he barely missed.
With 320 yards.
Mm.
A passing touchdown and 3 rushing touchdowns, and he ran for 70 yards.
And no interceptions. She said it was wrapped in plastic and everything. Okay. Them things was ready. I can see that. Look at this. Travis definitely can. He need to help. He need to help him. Mm-hmm. He need to help him because Travis be out here looking like a whole snack. And Mahomes got half the swag and don't be using it. It's like he lock his shit away. I'm like, Travis that took it. Did Travis take it from you? Is that what happened?
Hell no, baby. Travis from here. That's why
Is that Cleveland Heights?
That's that Cleveland Heights, baby.
Give me that. Give me that. That's at Cleveland. I ain't gonna lie, not all white boys from Cleveland dress like that.
Travis,
oh, good, Kayla. That'll do it. That'll do it. But they say Patrick Mahomes being investigated. They say he had performance enhancers, and if that man had PEs, they gonna take his title from him, baby. They gonna strip him.
They know full well that man they got a damn PEDs.
It says, and I quote, Chiefs Super Bowl legitimacy put on hold as NFL plans to launch an investigation on possible PED use by Patrick Mahomes during halftime. Sources confirm his rapid post-game drug test came back positive, and if guilty, the Chiefs could be stripped of the win. Shout out to Kenny because she the one who sent it in the group chat and I stole it. So, baby. Child. She said a perk 10. I just popped the perk 10. That's the only line I know. I can't. Child, they trying to strip him, honey.
False positives are a thing.
I mean, yeah, but I hope it's not true. For the sake of the game, I hope it's not true. That was a history-making game. 2 black NFL quarterbacks are playing, and it would be just our fucking luck that somebody, and it sounds real racist that they would want to drug test them like that.
On top of that, why the fuck are you drug testing niggas at halftime before the fucking Super Bowl?
But it's funny how it's funny how he doesn't get proven cheating, but Tom Brady done been cheating multiple times, and I ain't never heard him being drug tested during halftime or none of that shit. I be trying to tell y'all how shit be going, but nobody believe me. You knew they shot his leg up with some shit.
Yeah, a motherfucking painkiller. He got that good.
Yeah, but like perk 30, I just popped the perk 30. I can't. Because he was in pain. Yeah, but a performance enhancer is different from pain medication. That's different.
Goddamn PED ain't gonna stop that ankle from hurting.
Sure ain't. He's still gonna be wincing and limping.
That nigga went in the back and got his ass a good ass Novocaine shot and numbed the shit out that damn ankle.
That sounds more accurate than what they trying to say happened. But anyways, I want to do some good news. So Big E, Titus, Cedric, and Shelton, it's Black History Month, so they all went to go see the wrestling club. So I'm gonna show y'all the video. Y'all want to see it? Don't matter, you're gonna see it anyway.
It's your boy Big E, and I have the distinct honor and pleasure of being here at the Kip Amp Middle School. We're going to talk to the wrestling club, but we're going to be here to talk about Black history, to talk about what we've done in the ring, and to just be here with the kids. Oftentimes, people will see you first as a person of color and will try to determine what that means. But fight that. Find who you really are and what message you want to put out there in the world and pursue that.
One of the cool things about WWE is that I get a chance to put smiles on people's faces all over the globe. There is no reason why we shouldn't be doing that, celebrating Black History Month right here in Brooklyn tonight with Monday Night Raw. So ladies and gentlemen, all of y'all are going to Monday Night Raw tonight!
I thought that was so sweet. And I loved how Big E told them, basically, don't let them tell your story. Don't let them put you in a box because of what you look like. Be who you want to be. Be who you are. And embrace that. Because they still trying to make Big E do that to this day. Especially motherfuckers like Booker T. And I feel like Booker T and them are very old school because they had to go through the trenches and trek and be drugged through the sludge and still not be able to make it to the top of the mountain the way that they wanted to. They feel like everybody else have to go through that same thing, but that's not how that works. You're supposed to be the stepping stone to which your back can be used to build the next set of stars so that their lives are easier. You're supposed to make it easier for them. You're supposed to help create the path, not put them more obstacles in their way so that it makes it harder for them when you know there are already obstacles placed there that are damn near unmovable. That's why between Mark Henry and Booker T, sometimes both of them be just tripping. And it's like, stop projecting your traumas off on everybody else and do what you're supposed to do, which is open the door and get the hell out the way. Okay? Now, like I said, Big E showed up at Wrestle Club. They took a picture with the teacher at Wrestle Club. They went to events before and all kind of stuff. The teacher's favorite wrestler is Carmelo Hayes, and that wrestling club loves them some Carmelo Hayes. You know what I'm saying? They love him. Booker was okay with being second fiddle, but he bitter that motherfuckers ain't doing it today. I just be like, why? Booker T be projecting hard. I was like, I don't know what he be talking about when he be talking about it's all about getting collected checks and championships. I'm like, what would you know about that?
You only had 5 championships.
The only championships you had multiple times was the tag team championships. You were world heavyweight champion once, and I think he was U.S. champion. Other than that, you don't know shit about that. What the fuck you know about that? You don't know shit about that. You know nothing. You know nothing. You know nothing. Now, Darty said, mad because yo nigga this and nigga that ass became a joke. Newsflash, you allowed that shit. Well, facts. He harping off the damn ECW or WCW championship that he wasn't supposed to have in the first place. Well, you know you make me want to shout, put my hands up in. I'm sorry. Come on now. Come on now. Hey.
Run to the basket.
Kenny said, I ain't listening to no Negro who asked Bailey if she still got the inflatables. Child. Thank you, Brandy. Child, it ain't even worth the time nor the effort, child. But I will say, shout out to Big E, Titus, and Shelton and Cedric for going to the kids at Wrestling Club and letting them talk to them and ask them questions. I thought that was very sweet. And all 4 of these dudes are some stand-up dudes. So shout out to them. It's Black History Month. Always celebrate when you have the chance. I like Black History 365, but when Black History Month comes, it's all about the brothers. All right. Now, speaking of niggas, Booker T is supposed to be on A&E, and he's supposed to have a Sunday social chat with Cody Rhodes on February 19th, which is this Sunday, I believe, because your birthday is next week. Gerard is having a birthday next Monday. Make sure y'all tell AJ happy birthday because his birthday is next Monday. What you want for your birthday? You want cake? I gotta make you a cake.
No.
You don't want no cake?
No, don't make me no cake.
You don't want me to make you no cake?
No, I do.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what you want? What you want to eat? What you want me to cook?
I say I don't know.
You already got a present. You went to the game. Congratulations. Happy birthday.
That's what Dora said. He said happy early birthday present, nigga.
Facts. Because I ain't got. If you care, it looked like it's gonna be on A&E because you know WWE and A&E have a little bit of a partnership, and every Sunday they put out WWE's Rivals and I think WWE's Icons. I think it is. You're welcome. Thanks, Brandy. She said, "Happy early birthday, big brother Jer." That makes me miss Janae. I finally got to have her on the podcast last week, and it was so much fun having her there. I love Janae. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if you care, he said, put the cat on a platter and serve it. What you mean? Shut the fuck up, Jared. Don't be advocating for that bullshit.
I just said,
No, because that being a lot. What did you try to say?
I didn't say nothing.
You better go on somewhere. Aaliyah said, "Happy early birthday." Shut up, Brandy. Don't be encouraging him. Anyways, we're going to leave it where we found it, which is in the garbage. All right. If you don't know, now you know. SummerSlam is Saturday, August 5th. Okay. And it's going to be in the D in Detroit. Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm going to SummerSlam, but I might get Jared and pack up the Yukon, the Equinox and roll on up to Detroit and go meet up with some folks there and go chill, talk to them, have a little good, a little couple little drinks or whatever, and then bring my ass back home. You know what I'm saying? I could do a 2-hour drive, and come back home. You think you can do that, babe?
Yeah, we drove 3 to go see Alexis.
I mean, facts, so I'm just saying. Just don't hit the curb this time. Don't hit the curb.
Look here, it was dark.
Don't hit the curb this time. Now he agrees. You mind your motherfucking business. You mind your business. Kayla said, "Happy early birthday." Tirza would say birthday buns. Child, she would be telling me to do it too. Hey, you gotta go. I'm gonna go. Cinco was telling me, because I don't want to go to SummerSlam, or rather, more specifically, I can't go to SummerSlam to the actual show, but I promise if y'all go to a specific spot or whatever, that I would go. If I had the money, I would go. So I'm gonna talk to AJ and see if I can put the stuff to the side, and we'll go. If y'all go to a bar or something, or have some type of meetup somewhere, then I'll come to that for sure. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to SummerSlam, because I'm still trying to get me and AJ's credit back to where I want it, and I'm focused on that. I don't want to deviate from it. And if I don't get that together, I'm definitely not going to Philly next year. Ew, not dirty Detroit. It's not that bad.
Damn.
Why you gotta call them dirty? That's fucked up.
Right?
Laughing my ass off. I wasn't gonna say that out loud. Kenny, do not encourage him. Oh my God. Did you take the cake out? I asked you to take one of the pound cakes out. Did you take it out?
No. Oh
my God. Antoine soon. I asked you to take the pound cake out so I can get it sliced and iced and put in the vacuum sealer bags. I asked you to do that yesterday. You didn't take it out.
Okay.
Honey.
Huh?
I need that cake.
Okay.
Jesus. Y'all ain't gonna be talking about Detroit like that. Chicago ain't motherfucking squeaky clean. They have its dirty shit too.
Hell, every city got a dirty shit.
Every city is dirty. What is wrong with you?
Everybody got some little dirt somewhere.
Because I've been to Detroit and I said, "Ooh, honey, what is this? A white refrigerator?" Girl, you gonna get your ass whooped. Detroit is not that bad. Stop. Kitty, you live in Lancaster. You hate your own damn city. How the fuck you gonna talk about Detroit like that? No, ain't no whoa. You know Chicago dirty just like any other city is dirty. I said, let's go find you a home. Stop. We ain't down bad like Detroit. When's the last time you been to Detroit? Really? Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Heaven forbid if they should have something here in my city. Heaven fucking forbid. Because we had the same conversation on the with the Midwest Melanin Mafia chat. And they was just like, if it's in Cleveland, I'm not going. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It was like, it's fucking Cleveland. I'm like, first of all, the disrespect. How dare you? It's plenty of shit to do here. And the surrounding cities. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? I can't. I got family in Detroit. I am choking on my water. Never. And I don't need to. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. I mean, they dead ass said to me and Nicole that if it's in Cleveland, they're not coming. And I'm like, what? Like, why? Like, what is y'all problem? What is the issue? You motherfuckers will fly all the way to Vegas, LA, Arizona, Florida, dirty ass Florida. You will fly all the way down to Florida, but you won't come here. And it's a hop, skip, and a jump. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I was offended. I was offended. Right? I'm like, I know you motherfuckers is not trying to shit on me. No, absolutely not. I'm like, y'all live in St. Louis. What y'all gonna do? Go to that big ass arch? Nicole was like, y'all can't even go to strip clubs. I'm like, all y'all strip clubs closed. The fuck you gonna do? This the nerve. The nerve of you. Cleveland got a nice little foodie scene. We got nice places for you to go and chill out. There's plenty of clubs down in the flats, plenty of places for you to go and have a good time. Like, I was very, very disturbed by the things that I heard in that damn chat. I was pissed. I'll go to magical land of Cleveland before fucking Detroit. I can't with you. I cannot. Me and Don in Detroit like the white bitches on the Real Housewives. Please. Now, I will say, I do love them D-boys. Gone somewhere. Go somewhere. And I was so mad. They are closed in St. Louis. They are closed. Not St. Louis. Those motherfuckers are weird. I wouldn't even took their ass seriously. Leave them alone. they good people. I just was offended that the motherfuckers said that they would not come to Cleveland if they had it here. I was just like, I know you fucking lying. Are you serious? They was like, no, I'm not finna do that. I'm like, y'all bitches get a damn pay-per-view at least once a year. One of them pay-per-views end up in St. Louis. If it's not Elimination Chamber, it's something weird like fucking Money in the Bank.
We haven't had a pay-per-view here since fucking
Fastlane a few years back.
Right before the pandemic.
Yep. He said, like Adina said, I need a roughneck that can satisfy me. Just for me. Because if you are that kind of man, then I'm that kind of girl.
So bad.
And we don't give a damn about a thing. Because I'm going to be a freak until the day I love that song. Oh, they gave Chris Jericho abs.
He ain't got no fucking ass.
I don't know why he looked like Dr. Zorborg, but you know, whatever. The game ain't came out yet.
Oh, that shit ain't came out yet.
Oh well. Anywhoosies. So there's that, ladies and gents, and there's a new podcast up. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Down for the Count has their newest, latest episode up for your consumption. That's right. Go and listen. All of us were on the show, and this time we had a conversation about the shock value. Is shock value still needed in wrestling today? And it was quite the debate. Plus, we had a conversation about some other stuff. And like I said, Janae was on this episode, and it was so nice to have all of us Goyles in there together. And Nicole was there, and Alexis was there, and we was just vibing and having a very good conversation. And I think you guys would really enjoy it. So why don't you pop on over there after you get done here, because I'm about to wrap this up, and go have a listen to Down for the Count podcast. Okay. And as usual, Down for the Count is available on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. We are also available on Anchor. And of course, you can follow Down for the Count at Down for the Count 19 on Twitter and at D4TC Podcast on Instagram. All right. All right. Now, well, a shameless plug of my own podcast. This is where you get the unnecessary stuff, the non-wrestling stuff, okay? So we have a few episodes up there. I cover some current events, and that segment is called The BS is BSing. So we have that. It is currently available right now on Spotify. Go to Spotify and listen. You can listen to that episode. I covered Rihanna's Super Bowl performance, the backlash Rihanna received for being pregnant with baby number 2, and I also covered who could possibly go and be the next Super Bowl performer. It was a hot button issue on the blogs, and I was like, let me talk about it. So there's a lot of stuff in there for you to listen to. And Thursday, my new Am I the Asshole post will be up. So there's that. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me get y'all comments in here. He said Chris Jericho. Kitty said Chris Jericho looked like Spam from the can. That's our Elite Freaks thing, period. Chris Jericho looked like a botched action figure, y'all. On this game, he looked even worse. Shock value generates conversation, good or bad. I 100% agree. And that was the gist of the conversation we had on the podcast. Some of us were 50-50 split, others were for it, and others were against it. But if you want to know who was for what, you're going to have to go to Down for the Count and listen. Okay? We've been trying to get together, but Ricardo always have something to do. Always, child. Always. Anywhoosies, y'all. Y'all be sure to follow the podcast that I have. I only have 2. My personal one, where I do the Am I the Asshole post and current events. And then I also have the Down for the Count one, where me and the girls, we post every single week. And when there is going to be a slow week, it's going to be some recaps and stuff coming. But for the most part, we've been keeping up with the schedule, and we've been able to work within each other's schedule and get the show out. I've been able to edit quickly and get it uploaded quickly. So that's the good thing. Okay. So go to Spotify, follow the KTT with Tiffany E over there, and listen to your Auntie Tiff rant and rave and scream about everything that I'm coming across. I use the blog, since I follow them on Instagram and Twitter and some real based current news. I follow that stuff. I'm going to be covering all kinds of info. So we're going to just be talking because when I see stuff, I usually share it in a group chat with my folks. But I figure if I can monetize that and turn that into content, I might as well do it. You know what I'm saying? Got to have something going. Other than just wrestling. While wrestling is working, it does not pay the bills. Okay? It does not pay the bills. So we're going to try to, split this up. Anyways, Tiff, how's the game going? Game's going good. I'm on level 26. Gerard is right on my ass in this game. Yes, he is. I've already finished the second trial. I have a third trial that I have to do, and I know that there is a fourth. So I'm still working on that. I've unlocked the beasts. I have 8 beasts now, and I have a couple beasts in my bag that I can't release. I'm gonna need Jerry help before he go to bed because he getting ready to go to sleep. But I need him to help me right quick. Can you help me right quick? Please? I'm gonna show you how to do something, and I need you to go do it for these particular animals. I think my controller is dead. Oh, there it is. Okay, so hold tight, Jared. All right, if you want to watch me play Hogwarts, then just follow me on Twitch, and I'll stream today before I go to bed because I haven't streamed in a couple days. So I'll stream today before I go to bed, and I'll show you how I capture the beasts because I have been capturing beasts lately, and it's been fun. It looks good. I might buy it. I love this game. The Hogwarts game is so vast and so interesting, and it's so much fun. I think Kenny would really, really like it. Don, I think you would like it if you enjoy like puzzles and you like, fighting in terms of RPG style games. And I think you would like it if you can withstand playing stuff like Assassin's Creed, The Witcher. What's another game that's similar, babe? You drawing a blank? The game you just got, Forspoken.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that, where it's like you got spells and you're following a storyline. It's a fun game though. Like even though like sometimes people don't like those types of games because they feel like they drag on, it really doesn't. It's a very fun, lively game, and I'll stay up all night doing this shit, and I have. That's why I've been kind of slowing down and just, moving as slow as I can, pacing it. But every day I play for a couple hours and then I shut it down, y'all. I shut it down. So you guys make sure you follow me on my podcast. Please, please, please. I beg of you guys to follow me on the podcast. It really helps when you guys listen and share my content for me. It really helps the algorithm push my podcast up to be recommended. When more people are following and more people are listening, I can recommend stuff to people. I can be recommended to people, which can get my podcast out there for everybody to hear. So I would greatly appreciate it, especially my personal podcast, as well as Down for the Count. Okay, both of these podcasts are a labor of love. I enjoy doing them both, and I would really, really appreciate it if y'all would help a sister out. With all that being said, I will see you guys on my next one. I don't, but I've never been against playing games out of my comfort zone. I'd ask if you know what I mean, but you don't. I'm imagining it has something to do with something sexual. So that's what I think you mean, but whatever. You ain't have to shade me with your punk ass. Anyways, y'all make sure if you want to watch me play the Hogwarts game, you can follow me on Twitch. My name is the same on Twitch. I'm going to wait till AJ goes and uses the facilities and comes back, and then I'll go live. You're going to take 2 hours?
No.
Okay, because I'll finish a mission before you come back and help me with what I need help with. Do you mind helping me?
I will try to.
It's only 12. It's about to be 1, but it's not that bad.
I need to go to sleep because I have to move my car in the morning with Dad.
That ain't my fault. You went to the game today.
Tim.
What? I was gonna ask you to help me, but you popped up out of here. That's right. Lies, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Anyways, I will talk to you guys tomorrow after NXT. If I don't go live after NXT, I will see y'all Wednesday and we can talk about NXT then. But I probably will go live after NXT so we can I can get my stuff back on this regular scheduled programming. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.